Hello everyone, welcome to this class. I'm Jonathan Mateo and I'm a criminologist. This is my syllabus and today we are going to work on unit number 2. Let me show you the 4 unit of this syllabus. Unit number 1 is what is to be a criminologist. Unit 2, step to identify the time of death of a body. Number 3, what is an autopsy? And number 4, different type of autopsy. We are going to work on unit number 2, step to identify the time of death of a body. And we are going to focus on 2.1, cadaveric phenomena. This is my lesson plan, and the resources that we are going to use are computer, slides, flashcards, criminologist equipment, YouTube video, and for provide feedback, a workbook. Okay, guys, before to start the class, we are going to do a warm-up, and I'm gonna spell some words, and you are going to say me what word is it, okay? So we have word number 1 is CRIMINOLOGIST.
Criminologist.
Yes, correct. It's criminologist. Okay, the second one. The word is DECOMPOSITION.
Decomposition.
Yes, correct. Okay, number 3 is a short one. DEATH.
Death.
Yes, correct. And the last one is SWELLING. Okay, I'm going to repeat. SWELLING.
Swelling.
Yes, it's swelling, the last one. Okay, now I'm going to start with the class. Okay, first of all, what is a criminologist? A criminologist is a professional who researches and studies crime to prevent and reduce it from occurring. They use statistics from previous crime to provide data to other law enforcement professionals with the intent that it will help to create a solution for crime. As I mentioned before, we are going to learn about how to identify the time of death of a body. And we are going to focus on cadaveric phenomena. We have 4. The first one, which is algor mortis, is the body temperature decreases by approximately 1 centigrade per hour to match the environment. And this phenomena starts approximately 30 minutes after death, and also continue for the first 48 hours. Usually it is completed 18 to 20 hours after death. Okay, number 2, please, Christopher, can you help reading this part?
Okay. Rigor mortis. Stages of stiffness that occur from 2 to 12 hours. Post-mortem.
Okay, in rigor mortis, muscular stiffness that develops the cadaver usually 4 to 10 hours after death, lasts 3 or 4 days. Okay, number 3.
Okay, livor mortis, how proper spots indicate the position of the body and its appearance from 3 hours.
Okay, in livor mortis, blood clotting in the lower part of the body and start 20 to 30 minutes after death, but it's not visible until 2 hours. And the last one, which is discomposition, is the speed of the processes such as temperature and humidity. Discomposition is a process of the human body has several stages. Okay. Now I'm gonna show you a video, a YouTube video, to you understand better this type of phenomenon.
In this video. Algor mortis is also called as post-mortem cooling. So the body's temperature starts to fall after death. But initially the body's temperature will not fall because of endogenous heat production, which is going to happen in the tissues which are still alive in the body and the metabolism which is happening inside those tissues. And once there is complete death of, and once the death of those tissues starts to happen, there will be decrease in metabolism in the body, and then finally temperature starts to fall down and algor mortis starts to set in.
Usted
So the core body temperature can be measured from the body, and that will give us a clue regarding the time since death. Next thing which you're going to see is livor mortis. It is also called as post-mortem staining or lividity or hypostasis. So this is another early post-mortem change. So let us see about this in detail. So this is a bluish purple discoloration which happens to the body, usually happens in the dependent parts. Let us consider this person died in supine position, which means his back was on the ground. So here you can see that there is hypostasis or postmortem staining of blood because of pooling of blood in the dependent parts of the body, which is the back of this person. But you can also see certain white areas which are not stained in this person. So this is called as contact pallor because the bony prominences and elevations on the body which are getting compressed against the surface on which it is lying will not undergo postmortem staining. So this surface will appear pale, and that is called as contact pallor. Rigor mortis, also known as cadaveric rigidity, is a condition where the muscles are stiff. So rigor mortis does not develop immediately after death like cadaveric spasm, which we saw previously. Rigor mortis does not occur immediately after death like cadaveric spasm, which we saw previously. So initially, immediately after death, there will be a stage of primary flaccidity where all the muscles of the body will become flaccid and it will be easy to move all parts of the body easily. And after that, rigor mortis will start to set in where all the muscles of the body will become rigid and stiff, where it will not be possible to move their position. And after that, once rigor mortis is over, there will be a stage of secondary flaccidity where again the body will become flaccid. Now let us see how rigor mortis is happening, the mechanism behind it. We know that skeletal muscle has thick and thin filaments. The thin filaments are called as actin and thick filaments are called as myosin. Contraction of muscle happens when the actin and myosin filaments overlap. So there is ATP which is present between actin and myosin. This ATP has to be broken down by an enzyme called ATPase into ADP and phosphate. This releases energy, and this energy is useful for muscle contraction.
Okay, guys, in this composition, also it's important to mention that we have some stages. The first one, which is the fresh, the body changes color 1 or 2 days. For 2 days. Swelling, the body swells and deforms from gases produced by bacteria. It takes 2 or 6 days. We have active growth, which soft tissue decompose and strong odor is produced, and it takes 5 to 11 days. We have also advanced growth, with soft tissues are almost completely broken down and the body begins to skeletonize. And the last one, which is the dried or remains, only the skeleton remain, and it takes more than 24 hours. Okay. Okay, here we have some vocabulary words for this class, which is words related to criminologist equipment. We have the first one, which is protective gear, which is all the clothing that a criminologist uses. The second one, crime scene tape, is this tape that used to cover where the crime is. Also, we have flashlights and measuring tools. Okay, it's time to work. It's your turn. You already know different phenomena and the characteristics of the phenomena. So for this activity, you are going to identify what phenomena is occurring in this body. Number 2, you are going to choose the time of death approximately. And number 3, you are going to explain your conclusion, why you choose the phenomena and why you think the body have this time of death. Okay. I'm gonna show you an image with the phenomena and you are going to identify it. So please work it based on the video and based on the definition that we learned about these phenomena. Guys, in 2 or 3 minutes, I'm gonna ask you your conclusions. What phenomena did you choose and what time? Okay, it's time to share with the class all your information. Can somebody tell me what phenomena is this case? Hey, Christopher, please tell us.
The type of phenomenon is livor mortis.
Yes, but why? Why did you choose this phenomenon?
Uh, in this phenomenon, the skin change to the uh, heart, the flow, the blood flow is stopped.
Yes, and around how many hours of death has this body? Based on,
Around 6 and 12 hours, I think.
yes. Somebody else? Okay, Genesis, please.
Okay, so I agree with what Christopher say because we have to consider also the bluish purple decoloration of that body.
Yes, correct. We have purple color in the body. Remember that this is a characteristic of livor mortis phenomenon, right? So in conclusion, this body has until 6 to 12 hours of death, right? And the phenomena is livor mortis. Okay, now we have an activity, 5 questions about what you learned in the class. So please, we are going to work in this. Okay, the first one is we have a definition. Muscular stiffness that develops in the cadaver usually 4 to 10 hours after death. What phenomena is this? We have A, rigor mortis, B, livor mortis, C, algor mortis, and the last one is composition. Okay, somebody can tell us the answer?
Okay, so I can say the answer is letter A.
Okay, let's see it. Yes, correct. It's letter A, rigor mortis. Okay, what kind of equipment is this? We have protective gear, crime scene tape, flashlights, or measuring tools.
Letter D, measuring tools.
Yes, correct. Measuring tools. Here we have another definition. Soft tissues decompose and a strong odor is produced.
Letter C.
No, I think that is letter D.
Okay, let's see it. It's letter C.
Okay.
Active approach. Okay. What kind of what is the correct answer in this? Start approximately 30 minutes after death.
Letter B, Algor Mortis.
Okay, let's see it. Yes, it's letter B, Algor Mortis. And the last one, with what is swelling?
It's letter A that the body swells and they form from gases produced by bacteria.
Okay, let's see it. Yes, correct. It's letter A. Okay, guys, this is all for today. And the last class, we are going to learn about different types of autopsies. So thanks for being here. And remember to search some information about the next class.